scramble and make you pay with their legs.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Finds his man, Gray. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So 1st down from the 41.
10 at the 41-yard line.
A give left side for Gibbs. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, set.
Darts out of the shotgun. That's complete to Sam Laporta. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.
21 yards.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Detroit Lions.
From the gun, here's Dart. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Cowboy, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, 79 Bronco. Ready?
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. That one's incomplete over the middle.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready, go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions and now push them to 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Set up. Cougar Knight, Dragon 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check out.
Dart going to throw again. Chased out to his right. He finds him beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Again, it's Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
So it's going to be 2nd and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Ford Field on its way. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Bronco 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Go.
Gibbs. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
19 Lion, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Take over.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. Gets him 3 yards as the stop is made here. And is this a spot we can see them go for it? Let's find out.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions could make it a 1-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. So darting this offense, getting set to go for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He has it. And he'll get in. The 2-point try successful. Now they trail by 7. Well, Brock, the run certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you spend all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. Good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Lion. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
1st down, Carolina.
First down from the 42. Back to throw. Getting out to his left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Defense's first sack of the game, Cade. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he could find himself going backwards, and in this case, for a really big loss.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. On the move, headed right. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Well, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
That's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
All right, so they're only going to have enough time for 1 more snap here before we reach halftime.
27-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
19, 18.
Looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Return coming from the 6. Escapes a defender. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce into your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Ready?
He'll work against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
They've got a man in motion. Running for the marker on second. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Must not have liked what they saw on 4th and 1 there. They're going to take a timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. He's back to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. He's got it. Looks through and breaks away. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Let's go now. Take go.
They start on the ground with Gibbs. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Dart. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Gibbs now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Gain on the play brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard
Out of the
line.
gun this time. Here's Dart. Catch made left side by Laporta. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Cougar 19.
Third down now. Here's Darts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Dart going to go for it on fourth. Forced out to his right. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Check out.
Right up the gut. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Gain of 12. First down, Panthers.
Another carry for him. And he'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He's going to throw this one. Chased out to his right. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
We've got a screen to the running back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
That's McMillan with the catch out left. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a quick hitter to the big guy. And that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Fitzgerald sends this through, and that makes this a 3-score game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Buffalo 18.
Darts back to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Here's start now. Taken in by Williams outright. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
They'll air it out on third. Laporta with the grab. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Grant tipped it in to pick it off. And the Panthers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. This our last play of the quarter. They'll run here on first down. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of 2.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Panthers have set themselves up for the victory, Brock. Now just need to carry this lead through to the final whistle. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12.
Here we go. Set. Crack all 80.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass much better.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
This time it's a passing play. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
No.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he only gets a couple before going out of bounds, Brock. So second down coming up.
Dogs at the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Go. Ready.
Setting up to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Okay, ready?
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. No connection on the last play, now it's third down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, that picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Carolina.
He's got it on the bootleg. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
Panthers, first down.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
9 yards to go.
Come on, set, go!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that extends the lead to 20.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. And we'll pause now. Looks like we had an injury on the play, working to identify who it was. And yeah, it's Jahmyr Gibbs who's getting looked at by the trainers. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Dart going to throw again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Grant Telkin in to pick it off. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Fresh set of downs now from the 39. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Finds a man right side. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. And go.
Plowing up the middle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Back to the well again. They'll have the first down and even more. And they take it touchdown. The Panthers put up even more points in a win. This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for going against the grain. Common sense analytics tell you throw it, but the surprise paid dividends.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Panthers continue piling onto this lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and set.
Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. But where it's down on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. They break the huddle. It's second down now. From the gun, here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long for him here. Connects with the open man downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that is good for Detroit first down. Completed to his running back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
19 tight.
Throwing it again here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Working fast as that clock ticks down. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Delivers another one to Williams. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Grant Delpit in to pick it up. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready.
Design quarterback run here. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.